Long ago, in the rolling hills of Israel, there was a time of quite uncertainty. The people had a king, Saul, but he had lost favor with God. The land felt heavy with waiting. Yet life went on. Sheep grazed in the fields, olive trees swayed in the wind, and birds sang softly in the morning light. In the midst of this, a man named Samuel, a prophet who listened to God's voice, prepared for a journey. He walked slowly along dusty paths, the sun warming the earth beneath his feet. Samuel's heart carried both weight and hope. God had given him a secret mission: to anoint the next king, one chosen not for strength or stature, but for a heart that would follow God faithfully. As he traveled, Samuel reflected on God's words. Do not look at outward appearances. The Lord does not see as humans see. The Lord looks at the heart. Each step brought a mix of anticipation and calm resolve. When Samuel arrived in Bethlehem, he was greeted by Jesse, a man with many sons. They were tall, strong, and capable, each appearing as if they could be the one chosen. Samuel's eyes observed them carefully. The eldest son stepped forward first, chest lifted, confidence in every movement. Could this be the one? Samuel wondered. Yet God's voice in his heart was clear. Not this one. The second son came, then the third, and one by one they passed before Samuel. Each had promise, yet each was not the one God had chosen. Samuel paused after each, letting silence settle, listening to the gentle cooing of doves perched on the roof, the distant laughter of children playing. All seemed ordinary yet sacred, as if the world itself waited for the right moment. Finally, Samuel asked, "Are these all your sons?" Jesse replied quietly, "There remains the youngest, tending the sheep in the fields." Samuel's gaze turned toward the hills in the distance, imagining a small figure among the flocks. He asked, "Send for him. Let him come here."
Soon, a boy appeared, cheeks glowing with sun, hands roughened by work, hair tousled from the wind. He carried no pride, no boastfulness, only a quiet attentiveness, as if the hills themselves had taught him humility. He looked at Samuel with curiosity, a gentle smile hinting at his calm nature. Samuel felt the presence of God settle around them, warm and steady. He said softly, "Rise, young man, you are chosen." David looked up, astonished yet calm. He could not yet imagine what this meant. Samuel poured oil over David's head, letting it run slowly, marking him as the one God had chosen. In that moment, the courtyard felt still. The birds paused in their song, and the distant sheep lifted their heads, as if sensing something sacred had occurred. David's brothers watched, a mix of surprise and uncertainty on their faces. Yet David did not boast or claim attention. He simply bowed his head, feeling a quiet stirring in his heart, a trust that he did not fully understand, but that would grow with time. From that day on, David returned to his sheep, humble and focused. The hills became a school, teaching patience and courage. He learned to guide his flock, to protect them from wolves and wild beasts, and to navigate the silent nights under a canopy of stars.
Each day was a lesson in responsibility, humility, and the unseen guidance of God. He would sing softly to himself while sitting on a rock, the notes of his songs carried by the evening breeze. These moments became the practice of a heart in tune with the divine, preparing him for the life he was yet to live. Time flowed quietly. Samuel returned to his duties, satisfied that the anointing had been done. Yet he knew the story was just beginning. David would grow, facing challenges and learning, experiencing fear and joy, sorrow and triumph. The Spirit of God rested on him, unseen but powerful, shaping him in ways only the hills, the flocks, and quiet reflection could teach. And so the story of David reminds us that true greatness is found not in appearance, but in the heart. It is found in patience, humility, and faithfulness. Even a young shepherd boy, unseen by many, tending his sheep in the quiet hills, can carry within him the strength to lead, to inspire, and to serve. In the stillness of the fields, with wind whispering and stars appearing one by one, David's heart learned the lessons that would guide him through life. He discovered courage in the solitude, hope in the ordinary, and the profound truth that God's choice often surprises the world, favoring the unseen, the humble, and the faithful. And so the hills of Bethlehem witnessed the beginning of a story that would echo through time, a story of a shepherd, a prophet, and the quiet, enduring power of a heart chosen for its faith, not its form.